Hey yo, what is up YouTube, my motherfuckers? I'm just kidding, dude, I'm not gangster. Anyways, it's your boy Dano here, bringing you a video with some new exciting news. Before I get to all that crap, I'm going to go over a few things. As you can see, Black Ops 2 gameplay, it is hardpoint on the map Hijacked. It is a Gamebattles gameplay, and it's actually some really weird rules, something that we normally wouldn't accept, but it was late one night, we were bored as hell, so we decided to just kind of accept whatever was out there, and this was out there. I believe it's a GB variant hardpoint, which basically meaning the rules are more or less like GB variant search and destroy, so there's no flak jacket, there's no tac mask, there's no score streaks, there's none of that crap, nothing, basically nothing that gives you an advantage. And to be honest with you, I kind of like it, although I did feel really weird sitting on the hardpoint without like flak jacket or anything like that, so I kind of felt, I guess, vulnerable. I mean, because you know, these kids are throwing nades left and right and stuff like that. The kids that we played here are fucking terrible. They're total trash. They probably got more kills on their own teammates than they did on us, in all reality. The reason I'm using the gameplay though is it's actually an underage gameplay, and I love underage games. I really do. I think they're freaking awesome. So I was gonna use it as an underage, one of my underage series, but I needed a video today. This one's fairly short, and it should be something to, I guess, entertaining to at least listen to me babble on while you guys watch it, at least an entertaining video. So that's that. One other thing that I want to go over is MMP. I talked about it in my last video. If you didn't watch that, it is a new community that I've joined, and it's a smaller business, and what they're trying to do is trying to get small YouTube channels and smaller commentaries and stuff like that, or commentators rather. They're trying to get them out there, trying to get them not necessarily known, but recognized. So trying to get the smaller channels the attention that some of them may deserve, some of them may not. I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched any other, any of the other people inside of the community or whatever. I haven't watched any of their videos, but for what it's worth, I mean, I think there's a lot of smaller YouTubers out there that deserve, they deserve the attention that some of the bigger names get, but they just don't have, they can't get it. Whether they're selling themselves wrong, they're not putting themselves out there, they're not marketing themselves properly, whatever the situation may be, they're just not doing something right, and that is something that they need to fix. But this is something to kind of help the smaller YouTubers get out there. So with that being said, I've got a video up on their channel. If you want to go check it out, I did upload it to my personal channel too, but if you guys could just go on over there and leave it a like and then subscribe to that, link for that channel will be in the description. And if you guys could just go like that video, show me some love over there, I would appreciate it. Always, I mean, if you guys like my own videos on my personal channel, hey, that's freaking awesome too, and I really appreciate that too. So without further delay, let me get on to the good shit, the shit that I want to talk about, not the bullshit that I don't want to talk about. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on July 23rd will be releasing a brand new personalization pack, which is going to have 6 new camos, and that's available on the Xbox 360, like I said, July 23rd. I'm sure PlayStation 3 is going to get it, but who knows when. PlayStation kind of gets the raw end of the stick, and they always, they always get their shit like a month or so later. So with that being said, the new map packs that are coming out are Aqua, Pack-a-Punch, Rogue, Breach, Desert Coyote, and Glam. And then I'm going to attempt to read the description of these, but I've tried it a couple times and they are freaking tongue twisters, so I'm going to sound like an idiot, but I don't care. Let's do this. All this information before I do that is coming off of charlieintel.com. I'll leave the description for that, or I'll leave a link for that in the descriptions if I don't forget. With that being said, here we go. So the Aqua Pack is inspired by sea and sand. The Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Aqua Personalization Pack comes loaded with surf-themed weapon skin, 3 uniquely shaped reticules, and an all-new calling card. Pack-a-Punch, you've got inspired by the elaborate markings that adorn upgraded zombies weapons. The Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Pack-a-Punch Personalization Pack comes loaded with an intricately engraved weapon skin, 3 uniquely shaped reticules, and an all-new calling card. The Rogue Pack is inspired by the corrosion of a post-apocalyptic industrial wasteland. The Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Breach Personalization Pack comes loaded with distressed weapon skin, 3 uniquely shaped reticules, and an all-new calling card. The Breach Pack A new take on a classic Black Ops weapon camo, the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Rogue Personalization Pack comes loaded with a geometrically patterned weapon skin, 3 uniquely shaped reticules, and an all-new calling card. The Desert Coyote Pack is inspired by an arid terrain of the American Southwest. The Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Desert Coyote Personalization Pack comes loaded with the desert-themed weapon skin, 3 uniquely shaped reticules, and an all-new calling card. And then last and finally, you've got Glam Pack, which is inspired by the famed fashion line street of Beverly Hills. The Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Rodeo Drive Personalization Pack comes loaded with a couture-themed weapon skin, 3 uniquely shaped reticules, and an all-new calling card. To be honest with you, reading the description of the Glam, I just kind of laughed, like what the hell is this? What are we doing here? But the camo doesn't look too bad. It actually, from what it shows, like as far as the preview goes, it kind of reminds me of the snake or scale or whatever the camo pack that they released last time was. It actually kind of reminds me of that. There will be a picture of the preview at the very end of this video, and I'll go over those from left to right. Like I said, there's 6 of them, so you guys can at least get an idea of what you're gonna, purchase if you are gonna purchase it. I kind of have mixed opinions on the whole camos and stuff like that. I feel like this game could use so much work that they should put more work into fixing the whole lag and connection and all that other crap before they, basically take more money of ours trying to, get camos and stuff like that. So obviously the camos aren't a mandatory thing. I mean, it's, if you want to buy them, you can. I always have like leftover Microsoft points on my account, just from extra like you have to buy them 1,600 or whatever, and then whatever I want to buy is 1,200 or whatever it is. But I always have extra Microsoft points, so I generally buy them, and we'll see what happens. I usually watch some of the other bigger YouTubers have all that crap early, and then they post videos the day of showing all the weapons with what they look like. And so I usually go based off of that, because the previews don't really do them any justice in my opinion, and they always just look kind of stupid in the previews. So what they look like on the actual guns and in actual gameplay is kind of what I base my opinions off. That's the end of the video. If you could rate, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, do whatever the hell you guys do. Sorry for all the cussing, man. I'm on one today. And then, as you can see in the preview here, from left to right, you've got Glam, Rogue, Aqua, Pack-a-Punch, Breach, and Desert Coyote.